Hey, everybody. Thanks for checking out my broadcast today. My name is Jonathan. This is broadcast number 35 of my 3-year health and wellness challenge. How's everybody doing today? How are your diets going? And I also asked below too. I was wondering what your guys' plan is going into 2021 as well. Love to hear your non-scale victories, all that stuff. Bolt says, "Let's do this." All right. So today's day 2 of fasting, and you got the big D. You bet. Yeah. The yes. Look at the fade. Right. How my hair did. Um. The It's funny you brought up diarrhea. It was something I was talking to a friend of mine who was asking me about fasting, and I said, first few days once you get the solid stuff out, there's a lot of fluids in your body that come out that way, and so I never like going through that, and that's why I like the long extended fast, so I don't have to keep doing that. Um, the you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the page. I'm getting close to 200 subscribers, which is really cool. And then like the video, share them. You can also check out, we have a Discord that I keep forgetting to put the link in, but I'll try to start putting the link in. But a couple of days ago, maybe somebody can throw the link in chat. I don't know if that's something that anybody other than me can do, but it is Fasting, FAHSTING. That's people check in on that, updates with weights, which is really cool to see kind of some stuff going on the Discord. So I also have an Instagram, which I have not done a very good job of updating, but um, I will be doing more as I get better at this whole thing. Joseph Ortiz, hello. What is your tip for success? I've done some 5-day fasts and lost 16 pounds, but you haven't been able to do more than 24 hours since. Yeah, I mean as far as success, confidence was a big thing with this last one. I went in it very confident that I could do it. Um, the And Bolt just asked, that's a very good question. Bolt asked, how much do you weigh? How much are you looking to lose? Those are very important questions because if you're on the thinner side, fasting for a long time can be more difficult. Your body's fighting you. I mean, the it's not your body fighting you, I guess, but it's your body trying to do what it's made to do. It wants you to eat, so it's going to keep pushing you to eat. And if you don't have a lot to lose, you can run into some issues. But 16 pounds in 5 days, I imagine that you got some weight to lose if you lost that well when you did a 5-day fast. If you can't get more than 24 hours, the other thing would be to just, hit some 24 hours more regularly or back to back or get a plan going for that. The other thing, and I didn't figure it out till I was through the fast or, most of the way through the fast, but having a plan when you come out, like you do a 5-day fast, great. You see all kinds of success. You start seeing some really, I mean, you see good changes in your body at that point, and then you start eating again and you just get back into the same cycle that you were in before. So a lot of it is eating. I know that I didn't do it personally, but the the diet plan that I'm following, the salt, oil, sugar free, kind of vegan, no meat diet, the doctors do say that helps if you're doing that type of diet going into a fast. Because a lot of times you run into issues with like headaches and nausea and things that might not necessarily be from not eating. It might be a withdrawal from something um, that you had been regularly taking, like caffeine or coffee, things like that. I know I definitely in previous fasts felt the withdrawals. And in this one, I did kind of wean myself off of the caffeine. That I did have some 0 calorie things the first day or two into this fast, but it was very quickly that my body just wanted clean, just water. Let's see. Will asked, was it only water you had, or did you add anything to it? Are you asking? I don't know if you're asking me, or if you're asking Joseph, I guess too. But for me, I add electrolytes a lot early on in the fast, and then vitamins, like a daily vitamin. As I got deeper into the fast, I actually did wean off taking the electrolytes as much. I should have found maybe a better solution for electrolytes, because it just was the electrolytes I was taking, the orange flavor, I just absolutely could not stand by, 3 weeks in. The lemon flavor, I was better with, and I did take that a few, I had that towards the end. Tried today and only lasted 20. That's awesome. Don't only lasted 20 hours is it's it's better probably than you did 2 days ago. That's what I gotta say. So the and I started a life app. If you get a circle, and I don't know how to link to that or anything, or if anybody follows the life app, but I haven't been on it much since I've been doing my refeeding, because I haven't been doing like a consistent fasting schedule. I just went into the app and I have to update the app now. But I do have like a circle. It's Fasting, FAHSTING. And I would love to see people get into that group and maybe start showing what their fasts are as well. Because the nice thing about something like the Life app, I think there's another app called Zero, and there's some other ones that they show you what's happening when you get to 18 hours and 20 hours. Like, you benefited from fasting 20 hours. You may not have made it a day or two or however long you were wanting to make it, but your body benefited from that fast. And so something like an app like that, where it kind of tells you, hey, you've hit this point where you are burning this type of thing, or your body's insulin is in this position. So, but it's something you're trying to do, and it's awesome to see that you're doing it. And I'm excited. Let's see what Bolt has done. A lot of 2-day fast, but you almost failed on day one. It was tough to get through. You have to want it. The pain goes away. Yeah. I found a lot of relief in water, as far as like hunger or anything like that. Water definitely helped me out a lot. Confidence, and then the drive absolutely makes a difference. I mean, if you you have to, you're going against your nature, because you are forcing yourself to eat or chew. The difference is that we get to choose not to eat, whereas our ancestors, or people 10, 8, whatever thousand years ago, they didn't get to choose not to eat. They just, that was what happened. You just didn't eat because there was no food. It was cold. It was whatever. Something happened, spoiled your food. And so we don't live in that type of environment anymore. Like, I can literally walk outside my building, and within a mile I have more food options than anybody, the 99% of human history ever had. I have at my access within a mile. Starting again tomorrow, Will says, but managed to walk 5K walks, but ended up binging on a Domino's. I don't know if it's a misspell, but yeah, pizza. Exercise isn't the problem, eating is. So this is what I'm going to tell you. If you are fasting and you're doing a 5K, that I'm not a doctor, but it's two different schools, I guess, in my opinion. You want to lose weight, you got to do it at the dining room table, and you got to do it through your diet. If you want to get strong and healthy and have, wellness, I guess. Like one of them's diet and the other is fitness. And fitness is great, and I hope to work on my fitness, but right now I'm working on my diet. And so what I have to say, if you're trying to fast and you're still working out, I don't it it will work. It could work. It may work, but I'd be willing to bet it's less successful. Um, I guess you were asking, Ortiz was asking for advice too, and I don't know how active he is, but I was very fortunate that I don't have a super active lifestyle. We have COVID and everything going on around us, so I'm not forced to be outside as much. So, I kind of was given an opportunity. Um, or I took the opportunity, and while I did do stuff and I was more active, I never said, "Hey, I'm gonna go hit the gym for a half hour or do a 5K or anything like that." So that would be something that if you're having a hard time with fasting and you're still working out, or you have an active lifestyle, those are things that are going to get tough for fasting because your body burns that energy. It wants to replace it. Over exercise makes you hungry, or you don't need a lot of exercise when you're fasting. Bolt says yes, exactly. Um, and then like Carrie, you can incorporate exercise when you're more experienced with fasting. I feel like laying around all day the first 2 days when I fast. Yeah, I, yeah, we've probably just went over this, I guess, but yeah, it's those first few days are very tough, more lethargic, or you feel more lethargic. You do get a euphoria, you do get an energy. Like my energy, or like if I would bet if the month prior to me fasting, you said, "Hey, rate your energy on a daily scale from 1 to 10," I would say 4 to 6 or 4 to 5. That month of fasting, I would have said that I was like 7 to 8. I felt like I was on hyperdrive uh, in some aspects, but other aspects I knew that I had to rein myself in. It gets so easy to lose a little bit of weight and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go hit the gym and I'm gonna, I'm gonna make this burning process just keep going faster." And it does work for some people, but for me, I need to do it this way. I need to do it at the table. And he felt so good when he was doing push-ups for my kids. You bet, I did. Um, they weren't pretty, I bet, but yeah, that was something. And then my toes bugged me for a good couple weeks after. So yes, we got to bring up those things with me, huh? And so my toes feel good though. I did a lot of running around today. I felt pretty good overall, so that was nice. As far as non-scale victories, I guess that would be I got my hair did. You guys already made comments on that. Getting ready to go on kind of a mini vacation. I stopped at a store today and picked up a few clothing items, and so uh, it was interesting because I actually was in smaller clothes than I thought I was gonna be in, I guess. But one of the items is I got like a swim shirt, like just something real thin that would dry easy because we're going to a place that has an indoor water park. And I tried on the 5X, and it was kind of big. I mean it wasn't bad, but it was big, I guess, which was cool. And so I was hoping to get a 4X, and they didn't have them in that size. So I ended up getting a 5X, but it is going to be a little bit big on me. Um, and then I got some other uh, swim stuff, or swim shorts, things like that. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money because I'm hoping not to be at this weight for a long time. Um, they had to like go in the back and pull stuff out, so I don't know if I got the stuff that was not out for the season yet or what. But uh, it's always nice to kind of pamper yourself a little bit, I guess, and go try on clothes. I think Terry did that a couple days ago with some gift cards we got from Christmas. So it is nice to go try stuff on and have it fit better, and to see how baggy the clothes that I'm wearing now are versus putting something else on. Let's see. Will says, seeing your progress is unreal. Can see such a difference in you. Well done. Thank you. I was so I don't know. Let me see if I could switch it to, hey, what's going on, Pigeon? Thanks for checking in today on the Discord. I hope your diet's going well today. I know you said you'd been trying to get back on it. Let me switch to the just me. So this is just a thing I noticed, and I would back to this. So I thought that was cool. I felt like right away I got in my car and I could see like the lines of my neck, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. You know, like I didn't really think about oh, did my audio cut out when I switched to that other screen? Okay. So it should be back now though, right? Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I switched that other screen. I might not have audio set up on that because I had set that. I don't even know. I just anyways. But I was talking about my neck. It definitely feels thinner. I can see it more because I had all this beard hair removed, and then my beard was actually it was big. I got rid of a lot of hair today. Probably lost a pound in just hair. But that was kind of a cool non-scale victory. Just I don't know, the look of my neck, or it looks like it's getting thin. So I just got to get the rest of me to get thin. I was talking to Carrie a little bit too, and I'm wearing a sweater and stuff, but my skin's feeling really loose. You know, I mean, it's not like I'm to the point where I have like flabby loose skin. And what would Pigeon say? I definitely thought about getting a haircut, man. This is easy weight loss, you bet. Well, I let my hair go. I don't worry about it too much. I did start caring about it about 6 months ago. I talked about that a lot, I suppose, in the past month. It did help kind of getting into this whole thing, just taking care of one thing that I wasn't taking care of, which is something as simple as my hair. But yeah, I went in. I was like, "You're gonna cut a lot of hair today, bud." So we cut some hair off. He was being kind of, I think he was worried about cutting my beard too much, or that I wasn't gonna want it. And then I was like, "Dude, just grab the trimmer and just take it off." I, you know, I don't want to have a big old wet beard all weekend, so I figured I'd cut it off. It'll grow back. Let's see. Jen says she once had 23 inches cut off her hair. It was only a few ounces. Yeah, I don't expect it to be. Hair don't weigh a lot, but yeah, it's funny. Maybe if I shaved all the hair off my chest, right? I'm not that hair. But yeah, no. Today that was the big things. I wasn't gonna do a weigh-in, mainly because I weighed in yesterday. I don't think you'd see much of a loss. I'm wearing a heavier shirt, and I've been eating a lot. Like it's all, you know, fruits and vegetables and whole wheats. But definitely have upped my intake here. I think that this past weekend, kind of pushing myself to eat a little bit more, kind of helped with it, and I feel better overall because of it. I feel like I'm doing better with it. And the diet's getting a touch easier now that we're getting a few foods that are easy grab and go things. But yeah, the only thing with the diet's going well. It's interesting eating so much fiber, because definitely have noticed it in the bathroom. that the opposite problem that Bolt is having right now as far as what's happening there. But yeah, I've continued to kind of listen to this book, The Pleasure Trap, and they talk a lot about how our body uses fiber to gauge calorie count, and when we eat stuff that has fiber removed, that our body kind of has no way of gauging, or a good way of gauging how many calories that stuff is. So um, it definitely, uh, I've not been overeating as far as calorie number wise, so I'm not worried about gaining weight as far as that goes. Let's see, I didn't have a whole lot more because I'm not weighing in. We are getting a good amount of snow right now. I just went outside and had to shovel a couple inches just off the sidewalk here, and I'm sure it's coming down just as hard as it was before. So I don't have a whole lot to go on about today. I will get on tomorrow because I'm going to be gone all weekend, so I'll be back on Monday. But we will have the Discord, so if anybody wants to check in on Discord, that would be great. I'll try to do some updates or make some posts on there as well. Bolt, if you're still in here, what was the name of that lady you said had the issues with the electrolytes and her feet were hurting? I was just going to try to look her up. I don't know if you're still in here or not, but if not, I'll go through the yesterday's video and try to find where you can on it. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm 100 pounds down, 59 days in. The 500-pound fasting lady. Okay, is that a YouTube channel or what? Yeah. I just curious to see what that way. I like checking those things out. We checked out that Crocs in the kitchen and some other thing. You think you changed it? Her name is Maya. Okay. I'll see what I can find on it, or if you find a link, maybe throw it in the Discord. Man, it took me 7 months to lose 100 pounds. Good for you, man. You know what? 7 months, 100 pounds. That's awesome. That's that's just as good. I mean, I know I think I'm still heavier than where you started. Oh, I don't remember. I know you said you're at like 300 now, so I know I'm more than that. But yeah, it was different, and I gotta keep working to keep it off. So I'm hoping to get down to that. So you're right at where I'm at. Yeah. I don't know if I can get to 305 in 7 months. That's gonna be a push. That would be a push for me to get there. We'll see how it goes. Um, Maybe if I do another big fast here in the middle, stay tuned. Maybe February. Uh, but yeah, I am gonna go home. I'm gonna shovel snow all night. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and I'm gonna have to re-shovel snow so that the because it's gonna keep snowing. And then I gotta go pick up Grow. I got a lot of running to do. I'm not gonna be home for a while. I gotta run back to the other office too, Carrie. So yeah, Carrie had asked if he was fasting. Pigeon, I believe, talked about he was doing that low calorie like I had done a few years back. Which, however you gotta lose the weight, lose it. It's what you do once you get to that goal. That's gonna be what I hope you're focusing on, or you have that at least. You don't have to focus on it. Focus on losing weight. You're doing a great job. Whatever you're doing great. So don't change that. But I guess what I'm saying is that when I was in that position, I got down to 285, felt like top of the world, and then 4 million McDonald's and Burger King trips later, where I'm at. So I like to not think about that right now. Yeah, you're just getting down to maintaining. Yeah, like I said, it's get the weight off. You're doing a good job. I'm excited for you. So I want to see you get under 300 here soon. I think you'll do it pretty easy. I am going to get off now, though. I will get on again tomorrow. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. There's probably a bell for notifications. Like this. Tell your friends about me, you know. I'd love having you guys on, talking about how your diets are going. It keeps me motivated. Stay on my diet to get on here and talk to you guys. The thought of having to come on here and say that I effed up is enough to keep me from effing up right now. So, and I'm not in any position to. So I suppose the worst part about this platform is that if I F up, you just quit showing up, and I'm not going to do that. I'm here. 3 years, guys. October 31st, 2023. And then who knows? You may never see me, right? But I'm doing this for 3 years. That's the goal. That's the whole point of this thing from the beginning, to learn how to do this right. So I'm out of here. You guys have a great day. If you don't check me out tomorrow, I hope you check out the video on demand. Have a great holiday. New Year's coming up here. I'm looking forward to it. And at Fasting, FAHSTING on Instagram, Fasting on Discord, Fasting on the Life app, just everywhere. Bye, everybody.